And then he's going behind the back, through the legs. Austin Rivers, you are a goner. Good morning, guys and girls. My name is Bastian. I'm not the worst gamer ever, and I'm going to prove it by rebuilding the Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets are in desperate need of a big swipe through all they have. They've got no picks, the worst roster, the worst record, not a good staff, bad finances, everything is going badly in Brooklyn. And I'm here to change it. I'm going to work together with team owner Trent O'Brien, who is an, well, impatient man that only wants success because he wants his name to be on the top of every building in Brooklyn. I'm going to help him with that because he's clearly not capable of doing that on his own. The goals in this year are quite demanding. I mean, not losing more than 39 games this season, or getting 20 road wins, that's not going to happen for these Brooklyn Nets. This is just not going to happen. The top 10 in attendance could be something for us. If we get the fans interested in the Brooklyn Nets because they see that we're rebuilding like mother lovers, then maybe we can do it. Managing the needs of our players is not going to work because our team chemistry is definitely going to drop below 45% because we're going to get the sweep through this roster. And liars or losers, don't break any promises. I'm going to break promises probably. You just saw me clicking the auto generate rookies tab, and that is not something most people do, but I'm going to do this constantly in this MyGM. And the reason why is that getting titles with the Brooklyn Nets is going to be like a fantasy story, and in a fantasy story I want fantasy players, and that's going to happen with this mock draft. The players in here are Kype Stribling, which is a B point guard. That's actually pretty good. We got Nathan Fisher, who's already bad. We got Alton Augman, looks pretty decent. Lamar Ray, that is a cool name. Curtis Rogers, that is a cool name. And, well, it seems like it's just another trash 2K draft. It's always quite shitty, but that makes the challenge even harder, and that makes me prove that I'm not the worst gamer ever even more. I'm going to go into the roster and show you what we have right now, because it's not a lot. We got Jeremy Lin, also known as Lin Sanity. He's a good player. Spencer Dinwiddie is an offensive-minded point guard. He's quite tall. He could play shooting guard too, but I don't think he's going to have to because we have a complete overkill of shooting guards. We also got Isaiah Whitehead, which is one of my favorite players in this team. I don't know why. It's just probably the name. I just think it's pretty ironic that the most black player on this team is called Whitehead. We got Sean Kilpatrick, which is an aggressive scorer. I know he can turn out to something quite decent, just as Caris LeVert. These are two shooting guards that I probably want to keep. And then there are four, yes I repeat, 4 shooting guards that I'm not going to be using probably. One of these guys is going to be the backup, but it's definitely not going to be KJ McDaniels because, oh my god, who gave him that contract? Look at it, it's $3.33 million a year. This guy is absolute trash. At small forward, we're a little bit in problems because we only have one, and that is Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. He is quite a decent small forward. He's nothing special actually. He's like, you know, he's the typical Brooklyn Net. Then we got Trevor Booker, pretty decent low post star, but his contract is probably going to make me waive him, or at least trade him. I'm not going to waive such a contract. Then we got Quincy AC, not a real good power forward. We got Andrew Nicholson, who is on a way too big contract for what he can deliver for the team. The big star is Brook Lopez, 84 overall, low post star. He's tall, he can shoot quite decent, so he's going to be the main player in this team the first year at least. And then we got the backup center Justin Hamilton, who is also on a way too big contract for what he can deliver for our team. If we go to our team finances, we see that we're going to have a projected profit of $37 million. That is a lot. That is a lot. So there's not a lot that I have to do in this, in this thingy. The only thing I want to do is drop the ticket prices just a little bit so that we might have more attendance. I'm going to get this to 55, and I always hate it when parking is expensive, so I'm going to put that on $5. So the $5 is actually good. The tickets are okay. And of course we immediately get the press on our laps. And I'm going to say that it's a fan value because we really want more fans to come to us because we need that 100% or that great attendance. And that is not going to happen if the fans are not interested. I'm going to make them even more interested by trading some players and trying to acquire some good players. I'll get back to you after I finished all the trades. The first trade I'm definitely going to be making is this one. It is an awesome trade. It's going to give me Tyus Jones and Nemanja Bjelica, which are quite okay contracts. I'm going to check quickly if there's better players. No, not really. So we're losing 3 major contracts. We're losing the Trevor Booker contract, the Andrew Nicholson contract, and the KJ McDaniels contract, which is going to give us a lot more cap space. And that is awesome because I know a player in the free agency that is going to get our team to the next level. And the player that I'm signing here on a 3-year, $27 million contract is Jared Sullinger. And you probably think, what the fuck do you need with that reject? Well, I'm going to show you right away. Let's go to the roster and let's look at him. He is now a 77 overall, 24 years of age center. If we edit him, go to his vitals, and change this to power forward, you will see that he has become a 79 overall player, which is pretty much loving awesome. He's now a great player for our team. He's one of the best players in the team. The next trade that has to be made is Justin Hamilton, who is on a way too big contract, just like Randy Foy. And we're going to trade him with Dwayne Dedman and Kyle Anderson. We also have to give them Boston's 2nd round pick, but I've seen the draft already and our 2nd round picks are not going to be worth anything. So this is a good pick because it will give us a little bit more room to play with. We get an extra small forward and a better backup center. So I'm guessing that my rebuild will be a success and our 2019 Brooklyn pick will not be worth a lot anymore. So I'm going to trade it right here for the only team that wanted to trade, for Indiana. Because Indiana sometimes has those 2016-17 seasons that are just not good. And then this pick will be a top 10 one. Maybe I can trade it up and go to one of the 2 first picks. So while I was at it, I completely erased the complete stuff except the assistant coach. No, really, the CFO was an asshole, earning way too much. Robert Hamilton was a better solution for him. My new assistant general manager is David Vincent, who is absolutely awesome with A- in contracts and A in trading. Our new head coach is William Goodrich, as I just said. The Jack Vaughn is going to be our assistant coach for the moment right now. Our new head scout is Luther Hamilton and our new trainer is David Clark. So we've grown in potentially good staff members, and that is more important because I really want this to be a long-term run. I wanted to simulate to the first game against our rivals, the New York Knicks, but then I got this trade and I'm really doubtful what I should do because, you know, Mbamute is not a great player, but he's also not bad. I mean, we can use him for a while, at least this season. He's only on a 1-year contract. And Austin Rivers is one of my favorite players in the game. I don't know why, but he's just awesome. And I can make a shooting guard out of him if I wanted to. Sean Kilpatrick, let's look at what he's producing for me right now. Just a few points, decent rebounds, but he's nothing really important, I guess. I mean, he's doing better than last year's, but he's quite an injury prone and I don't know if I want to keep him. And Spencer Dinwiddie, although he's getting quite a lot of minutes, he's not producing at all. So I think I'm going to go for this trade, guys. there we are, the Knicks Arena. The New York Knicks against my Boston Nets. They are going to be playing with their three big stars, of course, Derrick Rose, Kristaps Porzingis, and most important, Carmelo Anthony. It is tip-off time, guys. Here we go. Brook Lopez, can you start off this series right by immediately winning that jump ball? No, he can't. Oh, that is our first steal. Rondae Hollis-Jefferson. Great job. Sullinger. Give it to Brook Lopez. Oh, Brook. Brook with the dunk. Our very first points in this series are lucky dunks. That is something awesome. What were you going to do? Immediately get back to them with the block. Great start for Brook Lopez. Austin Rivers trying to contain D-Rose. Maybe we should just let him shoot. Ah, that's for Porzingis. Turn around, and of course, Kristaps Porzingis. He's making it. Or give it to Jeremy Lin. Oh, Jeremy, you were just in time. What? What the fuck is this? That was by far the worst alley-oop pass ever. Maybe we should just let him shoot. Only 3 points behind. Oh, there I go. Ah, every shot is falling right now. Every shot that D-Rose puts up is falling right now. He's making up for that cold streak in the first half. Jeremy Lin, this one should be a hit. That is a hit. Only 2 points in the lead for New York. Yeah, that is good. That is actually good. Jeremy Lin with the assist. Oh! And then he's going behind the back, through the legs. Austin Rivers, you are a goner. Okay, D-Rose is officially hitting everything he wants to throw up right now. I mean, it's Porzingis. He's not making both of them. Woohoo! Only a 6-point deficit. Okay, this is too far away. And that one is hitting? Are you serious, 2K? Look at that. Oh, that is a good steal. What the fuck did you just do? Why the fuck did you mess that up? You steal the ball from Carmelo Anthony and then you decide to give it right back? I don't like you guys. You've got decent post play. Do something with it. Nice. Good shot, Lopez. Good shot. Be the real center there. Open shot for LeVert. Fucking lucky, but it's going in. Only a 3-point deficit right now. Let's try and keep it that way. Okay, this is good. Another miss by these guys. But there's Dwayne Dedman. He's not going to do anything but... Sullinger with the Kia Slam Cam, dunking over the New York Knicks on his own. Bam! And a block. But then we give him the free shot again. I fucking hate this. Every time we do it good, they fuck up. Dwayne Dedman with 2 saves for Hollis-Jefferson. Could you finally do something good? No, Hollis-Jefferson, you are going out of the lineup. Block your brother! Woohoo! Thank you. That is a good block. And that is a good pass. And the points. The points for Lopez. And that is a 4-point lead right now. What? No, what is that? What is that pause? Austin. And oh, that is not going in. What a crazy ending. Go behind the back. Brook Lopez, he just got it in. Luckily, he got it in. 2-point lead. Only 42 seconds to go. We're going to run as much time as we can here. Oh, just in time! Just in time with the dunk! I don't know. D-Rose has been hitting shots all day. Of course, it's going to Carmelo Anthony, but he misses it! Carmelo Anthony misses the final shot with 1.2 seconds to go. If Brook Lopez just hits the next one, it is over. It is done. We're completely sure of the victory. We're sure of the victory here. Brooklyn defeats the New York Knicks in their first game against each other this year. This is one of the most important wins of the year already. Mostly because we're probably not going to get a lot of wins, but well, let's just forget about that. They're going to have to shoot immediately, but it's not going to work. Good defense, and we win. Of course we win 62-58. A great performance, mostly by Brook Lopez. Jeremy Lin was also quite okay, and I loved the effort Caris LeVert made. I hope you like this video because I'm going to end it right now. Brooklyn with their first major win of the season. We've of course won already a few, but this was more important. I hope you liked the idea of the series that I'm trying to rebuild the worst team to prove that I am not the worst gamer ever. If you liked it, then hit that like button, share it with all of your friends and family, and don't forget, hit that subscribe button. All I have left to say is I'm not the worst gamer ever, and I'm going to prove it. Have a great day, guys and girls. Bye bye.